After an off day on Thursday, the Friars returned to practice day, and here's what stood out during their 8th practice of training camp. Jimmy Garoppolo. Garoppolo completed 7 of his 11 pass attempts and had a typical Jimmy Garoppolo type of day. His best throw was a 20-yard strike to Brandon Ayuk, who was running the post on the left side of the offense, to convert a 3rd and long situation. Garoppolo would also have a nice game on the ground after choosing to pull the ball down on a bootleg to his right after he saw the receivers were all covered. Trey Lance. Lance started the day strong, hitting on his first 6 pass attempts, but would struggle towards the end of the session, finishing the day 8 of 13. Lance's best throw came on his first attempt of the team period, when he found Travis Benjamin deep for a gain of about 35 yards. He would also pull the ball down and scramble for a couple of big runs. On the downside, fumbled exchanges with running backs have dogged Lance throughout training camp. And today was no exception, as this occurred twice. The first resulting in a defensive touchdown. This needs to get cleaned up quickly. Ambry Thomas. The rookie cornerback fared very well during one-on-one drills. On Thomas's first rep, he locked down Juwan Jennings, and he would follow that up by doing the same to Deebo Samuel a short time later. Garoppolo Lenore. The 5th round selection pressed during one-on-ones. Lenore first matched up with Brandon Ayuk and had very tight coverage despite allowing the reception on a short hitch route. On the next rep, Lenore would get the best of Richie James to force an incompletion. Jimmy Ward. The veteran safety was excellent in coverage in one-on-one drills. Ward completely locked up Jalen Hurd on his first rep and had tight coverage on Deebo Samuel, who ran an in-breaking route on the next play. On the final play of the period, Ward would get beat off the line by Juwan Jennings, who ran a fade route. D. Ford. After missing the final 15 games last season, Ford continues to have a strong camp. He took part once again in a number of plays during 11-on-11 period and beat Mike McGlinchey for a sack, before McGlinchey would get the better of the matchup on the next play. Kevin Givens. The defensive tackle got good pressure on Trey Lance. In the game, this would have been a sack, and continues to look good in the middle of the Flyers' defensive line. Marcel Harris. Harris is working to make the transformation from safety to linebacker this training camp, and he made a nice play to come up with the stop of Juwan Jennings for no gain on the throw to the left flat from Trey Lance. Emmanuel Mosley. Making his first appearance of training camp after coming off the reserve COVID-19 list, Mosley would jump right in with the starting defensive team and would be targeted on the second snap of team drills. On the play, Deebo Samuel would run a 10-yard out and look to be open until Mosley was able to make up the ground to knock the ball away. Jalen Hurd. Hurd continues to make strides as he looks to finally stay healthy. Today, he reeled in a throw from Nate Sudfeld after running a curl route. This may not sound like much, but it was Hurd's first reception since training camp in 2019. Josh Rosen. Rosen continues to struggle in competition with Nate Sudfeld for the 3rd quarterback role. After opening with a nice throw to Deebo Samuel after avoiding pressure, Rosen would skip the ball on a short slant to Travis Benjamin. It's hard to believe that he was selected in the top 10 of the draft back in 2018. Nick Bosa. Still limited only individual work. The only contact for Bosa so far through camp has been with the sled and blocking dummies. Eric Armstead. Armstead was held out of practice, and according to head coach Kyle Shanahan, is day-to-day due to an issue with his groin. Jaquaski Tart. First, the good news. The Flyers finally removed Tart from the reserve COVID-19 list. Now for the bad news. Tart was subsequently placed on the COVID pup list. On the active pup list. He has yet to participate in any camp practices. And finally, Samson Ebicom, Zach Kurt, and Contavious Street. All 3 were held out of practice for a maintenance day.